I have a question for you. Are you dealing with any illness? Has anybody from your family or a friend received an unexpected diagnosis? Or are you looking for peace on the storm? Are you dealing with physical or emotional pain? My name is Paula. I was born in Costa Rica, and when I was 15 years old, I became a professional tennis player. I used to have the strongest legs you can imagine. I became number one tennis player in my country, Costa Rica, and Central America, and I ranked number 280 in the world. My tennis practice was like 8 hours a day, non-stop, being a high performance and a strong athlete. And then after that, when I was 27, I got married to my husband, Serge. He's a Frenchman. He's a chiropractor. And we moved to Atlanta, Georgia, where I became a mother of 4 beautiful girls and also 1 boy. But when I was pregnant with my 5th child, Charles, something happened to my life. My body started to get weaker and weaker until one morning I just wake up and I wasn't able to feel my legs anymore. Everything, all the strength and the feeling from my waist down was gone. And that was the beginning of the most difficult time of my life. I spent 6 months in the hospital, and the last 4 months that I was there, the name of the hospital was Shepherd Center. And it's a special hospital for people with brain and core injury or people that has neurological chronic conditions. Little by little, I got worse and worse until I was only able to speak. My arms, my upper body were so weak, and I became a complete paralyzed person. I was only able to move my head and a little bit of one of my arms, spending hours and hours of therapies trying to figure it out what to do. And everything was so confusing and very difficult for me. The doctors were trying to figure it out, what was going on with me. And after several months trying to figure it out, I was diagnosed with a condition called CIDP. When I was at the hospital dealing with all this pain and frustration and anger and sadness, a lot of people came to visit me, doctors and friends, bringing me presents, food, candy, flowers, and of course their love, a lot of people praying for me. But what happened is that every end of the day, everybody walked away and I was left in my room, paralyzed, dealing with my illness and suffering. And I tried to find answers and comfort and relief, but it was impossible. It was very hard for me for all this pain and all this suffering I was dealing with. Imagine having a newborn in the house too. And I used to ask, God, where are you? I served you all my life and I think you made a mistake, God. You forgot me. I have 5 kids at home. I have a newborn. I was desperate. I cried. I was so angry and I just lost all the control of my body, my house, my children, my finances, and my faith. But one evening at the hospital, and because of my huge needs, I got inspired to use all of this suffering to help others, to help you and people like me, or your family member, or your dear friend, by creating a book and a podcast on how to manage the pain and the suffering. So I have been working very hard on this, and I learned to find answers through sharing stories with other people that went through the similar challenges and sickness, to listen to their advice and experience and wisdom. Today, I can tell you 7 years later, I can share with you 100 horrible things that happened to me, but I also have like 1,000 beautiful ones. After years of work and dedication, I became an author of a very beautiful book. It's called 40 Gifts of Hope, and did it in English and in Spanish. In Spanish, it's called 40 Regalos de Esperanza. And I create this podcast called Gifts of Hope for you or for the person dealing with illness, suffering, and frustration or anger. It is meant to help you by living one day at a time. And also for those days you are frustrated and your patience is gone too. These are gifts for you. These are short stories that will make you cry, that will make you laugh, and also to become a missionary from the bed. And it has a lot of applications to help you to make the right decisions about what you do in your day, or what would you do today dealing with your situation, with your illness, with your sickness, with your pain, and with your suffering. So let's get ready to share all these beautiful stories that are going to help you dealing with your life, that will transform you, and they make you think beautiful and positive things even if you're dealing with this hard situation. So thank you so much, and I see you on the next episode.
You can follow my mom on social media at Paula Humana Speaker or paulaspeaker.com.